I remember that.
Hey guys, welcome back to another My Hero Academia manga stream. We got chapter 338. Yes. I'm here with Mark.
What's up?
And Mark, there's something that we always do before each and every new chapter. And what would that be?
Recap episode! As I'm being attacked by a wiener dog.
Recap episode! Attacked by Wiener Dog, featuring the Wiener Dog. So, just to kind of go back into the recap, essentially we have like a bit of like All For One kind talking to Dobby about some personnel that he has behind the scenes that he can fully use to his full advantage until they are proven useless. In this case, he's referring to Aoyama, who
We call him a dollar store lighter.
a dollar store lighter. I remember that. And we immediately cut to Aoyama and like his folks like in the forest as Deku just walks up and approaches them. And it's pretty much just a really sad sequences of just knowing that due to the circumstances, the fact that his family just wanted him to be happy and be able to pursue his dreams. But unfortunately, they went into this dark rumor of All For One and decided to follow its suit. And now they work for him, essentially.
Hey, Oyama, please say it's Cap. I'm sorry, Deku, it's dead ass.
It's dead ass. But it's so heart-wrenching because, you know, I think Aoyama at this point, like, fully accepts that he is just a villain who has spent so much time, like, with all of Class 1A, and pretty much just like how we felt like he was just, like, one of them, he probably felt the same, but he unfortunately would eventually turn on them. And it led to this conflict that's just about to happen. He shoots off his laser, and then Hayakuri like redirects it because she just refracts light. And as she kind of gives pretty much what I just said, should we get like a nice little side face reveal of what she looks like? And we're like, oh,
We actually see her.
and we're like, oh, well, we'll never get to see her again. We'll never get to see that. Well, we might, but I'm just gonna say we won't. But
we might need an illustration or something.
yeah, an illustration, that'd be really nice. I think that Horikoshi would probably, like, if he was feeling generous enough, he'd probably do it at the end where it's like, hey, you know what? Here, have this.
Yeah, like he gave us with the big girl and Nagant.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually a really nice one, too.
I really like that. I really like that sketch. That sketch was great.
Mm-hmm. So, Deku takes this opportunity to grab Aoyama and his folks and has them pretty much like take it all the way over to like one of the buildings where poor All Might has to like find out the hard way that one of his students is working for All For One. We got
And the whole class finds out.
yeah, whole class finds out. They're just like right behind everyone, just waiting.
Please say it's Cap.
No, I'm sorry, it's dead ass.
Can we please make that a thing?
Please say it's Cap. I'm sorry, it's dead ass.
We need to make that a meme.
Yeah, of course, everyone here is just kind of freaking out a little bit. Bakugo kind of bringing the perspective that, you know, it's not just Deku who's quirkless, is Aoyama as well, who's also quirkless. But Deku takes this opportunity. He talks about how, you know, it isn't all Cap, right? Because he decided to shoot off like one of his lasers back in the forest, and just like how Lady Nagant was, yeah, she was working for like All For One, but she never lost her own spirit. So Deku's trying to reach out to Aoyama to find that little shred of hope and bring him over to their side.
You can still be a hero. That shit hurt.
Yeah. Dude, when it animated and then when the music kicks in, it's gonna be the hardest thing to like watch with a straight face.
If it's the same music when All Might told him, I'm gonna get watery eyed.
They're going to, if they draw the parallel like from like frame by frame, that's gonna hurt.
I definitely am gonna get watery eyes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it for our little quick recap of 337. Now we're jumping to 338. We got page 1 here, right? And this is actually quite a good spread. Actually, let me bring over this to that side, and then bring OBS over there, and then proceed to full screen this. Okay. So we got for the first page, it's just a side by side of Aoyama and Deku. It's honestly, yeah, like the way they have it framed like this, you could have like swapped the panels, and it's pretty much them like one of them looking at the other, and the other one's kind of looking distant.
Mm-hmm.
But this is number 338, the story of how we all became heroes, part 1. Part 1, bruh, man.
And I think they're on break for Christmas, so part dose will be in January 3rd.
No, that's understandable. You keep forget, like, well, at least I keep forgetting that Christmas is like literally next week. But okay. Well, this
It's funny because in Japan,
yeah.
in Japan, Christmas is more of a romantic thing than it is a high religious thing.
Yeah.
It's like early Valentine's Day for them.
I think that's super nice. I totally accept that. I know that my perception of Christmas is a little bit different. I don't look at it as like too much romantic or on the religious side of things, but I understand both.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't go at it. I, of course, I'm a Baptist, which is in the religion that it's all about. But
right.
At the same time, it's not like that's not. I don't consider that all of what Christmas is, of course.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but in any case, let's jump over to the second page, because the first page was just an initial like illustration panel of those two. But all right, here we go. We got the commissioner, right? He's saying, "Not so fast in Midoriya."
Cody, that's not what he says.
Not so fast. It is Cap.
He sees a cat. He's like, Sansa. He's a cat.
Yeah. Should we be afraid? Sounds like Cody has some things to say about that cat.
He's like, what is Sansa? Who is Sansa?
Anyway, yeah, the commissioner's saying, like, Sansa, go ahead and gag young Aoyama, and proceeds to do so. I was like, oh my god, dude. Case Commissioner continues. And no, there will be no hand. Oh, okay, Mark.
Dude, I'm trying.
Hey, Cody.
Cody, no.
Stop. He's trying to do what
We're trying to do a thing.
He's
Cody,
trying.
please.
He literally just keeps trying to hump my cousin's dog, and he won't shut up.
Oh my god. Such a problem.
you're disrupting. You're being a disturbance. Go sit down.
He's like, boo boo, down in front.
Go sit down. Why are you disturbing?
Let us try again. All right, go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Cody, it has to be done. Not so fast, Midoriya. Sansa, go ahead and gag young Aoyama. And no, there will be no hand-holding. He's in police custody. Regardless of any extenuating circumstances, the fact remains that he conspired with All for One. Furthermore, though it may seem that he's safe and in the clear, we can't be sure if he's not like booby-trapped like Ligan. Until a central hospital can run some full analysis, it's unwise to let the boy speak for another word.
Poor guy.
That's like the reality of things. Poor Deku. All he can do is just run tears, and the commissioner himself is just kind of in regret. He understands.
He looks like he feels bad.
Like, yeah. But he's just simply following how things should go. And then he turns over. Mrs. and Mr. Aoyama, why didn't you inform All for One about our raid in Camino? We never had a way to reach out to him. We only had what was it? Communications when he came to us. Here's Deku. Or I'm sorry, he still continues. Probably so that he couldn't be tracked down in case you were caught. Poor Deku's like, detective, we can't find All for One. That's the current situation, right? And I'm sorry, Kaminari. He's like, oh, as he kind of thinks back, they still get to make the opening move. That's why our side is calling up every able body we can. We got shared numbers, so it gives us a fighting chance. Was that Bakugo saying that like a couple chapters back?
I think he had the same memory.
Hmm.
So it might have been one of them said it.
But in any case, Kaminari's like thinking that in the backs of his memory. He's like, oh, wait. All right. Go ahead, Mark.
If nothing else, we can steer the way the villains join the fight. As they're like, huh, huh. Then you see Mineta. Oh, sure. Then you see Momo looking at it from another angle. As of now, if there's only one person, why? Why would they turn to me? Who could possibly, you see Aoyama in the chair, deceive all for one? Aoyama's just like, I don't like the way you guys are looking at me. Like, I get that vibe. Like, you get the look in his eyes like, oh god, what are you thinking? When I'm a despicable villain. Hold up! Slow your roll, kiddo. This is President Mike. Jumping the gun much? A crime's a crime, and I hate to say it, but you punch are the biggest victims here. Can you really trust this guy right now? That is all in the past, says Lita. Ida. President Mike's like, bruh.
Yeah. That's definitely like a level of uncertainty, but he's gonna let them continue talking.
As we see Ojiro, he's just like, the responsibility, or they're saying, Ida is saying this when we see Ojiro, the responsibility also lies with us for being unable to perceive what lay in his heart, which is precisely why, when we witness our classmate weeping in despair, our urge is to reach out to him as friends.
Damn. Ida with that consistency.
Exactly. He says he's one of us, man. Oh, you?
Oh, okay. We get a shot of Deku, Jiro, Mina's like wiping her tears to allow him to take our hand, because that's the only way we can once again make him our equal, our peer.
Wholesome.
It's so wholesome. I'm like, God damn, dude. Oh, but Bakugo's like, the crap I went through because of him. 5 good blasts of my howitzers should make us even.
Jesus Christ.
Sarah was like, har, a little extreme, don't you think?
It's like, you're joking, right?
Kirishima's following up. That's right. Aoyama, you thought you were helpless against One for All, yeah? That's why you obeyed. But things have changed. You tried to get your folks to put an end to this bad deal, didn't you? And I'll continue here. When we went to grab Midori off the streets, did a single one of us give him crap for being quirkless at one point? Did we hold it against the dude for keeping it that secret, for holding back those tears? He just keeps yelling at him, Aoyama! There's such a wave of gravity like hits Aoyama like right now. We can still stand strong together. Detective's like, sorry to break up the excitement, but in terms of Aoyama's family cooperating with our search, they've already told us that All For One won't believe any lies. I understand how you all must feel, but let's keep a cool head about this. Okay.
Midoriya.
Oh?
Did you have a concrete plan in mind? Not really. Sheesh. Didn't think so. Detective Sakachi. I didn't see it through the ruse either, so I'm responsible too. That said, I feel the same way the kids do. Aizawa. Aoyama, I still have no intent of expelling you, as we see Solid Snake Aizawa.
Solid Snake.
And he's just crying. And we see that Aoyama's just crying. Oh man, dude, Aizawa did lose his eye.
Yeah.
So he's only got one eye now.
He's so good.
You're right. As Class A's homeroom teacher, I have an idea. Detective, cover the Aoyama family's ears for a minute.
As
everyone just looks so shocked.
Well, yeah. So in this case, what you're seeing is that like we have panels of like the characters back to back, as we have Kanji that's pretty much just telling us that like he's fully like disclosing this plan, as we have like shots of like Aoyama's family completely ears plugged by some kind of device, as detective
like headphones.
Detective's like thinking about what's going on. Okay, so the next page, just a shot of like an empty classroom, just dot dot dot. We'll need to inspect each and every location. It all depends on him. The principal certainly seems feasible. Detective, it may be worth a try. Sansa, I'd like to continue this back at HQ.
Man,
It's not-
Sansa's really becoming a character of his own.
Yeah, Sansa just kind of leading Aoyama and the folks like in one direction. The rest of you keep all this in the strictest confidence. Got it? You see like the hallway as pretty much all police like lead Aoyama's family out as well as himself. Deku shouts out to him, Aoyama! As he turns, just dried-eyed tears, and it looks like, yeah, just the driest of tears. The classmates look at him. Yeah, they look out to him. He just turns away. As we see a shot of like one of his like residence, everything just returns to a relative normalcy. Just further describing, we got people like just sitting down just in the general living room. Sarah was just kind of leaning against one of the sofas, just not like, we don't have any like expressions on them. We're way too zoomed out, but everyone's just kind of picking up stuff. We see Bako just probably taking out trash as usual.
It says bag trash.
Yeah, and in the back, it literally just says trash. I think there's Kirishima on the couch. He just says, we better prepare. And then I think the Zeta, I must do something about my costume. Deku.
Since it was torn to pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Deku, same here. All right. Go ahead, Mark.
We see the students again. We see Invisible Girl. It'll work, yeah. This'll bring him down. Everybody looks so intense.
Oh my god. Like I've only seen like probably Shoto, something most of the time Bakugo, and maybe Ida have that like level, like extreme
Intensity.
intensity.
That level of intensity. And now it's literally Mina, Ojiro, Earjack, Tokoyami, Sugar Rush, Shinji, or I forget, but I think it's Shinji. We have Momo, we have Ida, Sero, Tsuyu, Mineta, Kaminari.
Oh, did
Kirishima.
you mean Shoji?
Shoji, yes.
Okay.
Shoji, Bakugo, and Shoto, and then we have Koda.
Yes.
All
Man.
of them all together, and then the center of all their intense looks, it's just one unified yeah.
Hmm. And then we cut to Deku. Oh,
Yes.
I already saw it.
You know about this?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm skipping a couple pages here. Oh, here we
Izuku just looking there, all like serious.
yeah.
Prepare for the upcoming battle. To leave nothing to chance. Development studio. I need to repair some key equipment. As he goes to open the door, boom! No expression change whatsoever.
That's
Deja
so.
vu.
That's. It's so funny. As soon as the explosion happened, he just like looks straight onto Ida, simply to avert his eyes from like the flash. But essentially, the intensity of his stare still remains a constant.
Not only that, look at Izuku. No change whatsoever.
In the next shot, it's a very nostalgic shot of the last time we went to the development studio. Same person too.
Hey there. It's been forever, Midoriya.
It really has been forever. But what was her
I
name
love
again?
how he keeps the same thing. I think it was Mitsuki or was it Mitsune?
Oh, Hatsume? Yeah, it's Hatsume. She same position. She has her fist like fully just like pressed down against Midori because she just like got out of the explosion.
He is motorboating her right now.
But Deku,
The serious expression.
ever so straight laced.
That's why I said Giga Chad. Like you remember the last time he's like boom, and now he's just like
Hmm. Yeah,
Eat his face.
Eat
This is thumbnail worthy.
just that panel of Deku at the bottom left corner. It's
Like
still...
I wanted to get that. I wanted to get the old one, like where it's like he's at that face, boops, and then get that one, and then just put Giga Chat in it.
Oh
Absolute character development.
yeah, absolute character. But no, it really is just like, oh, and then it just goes like shows an arrow of like where he is now, and just shows
Exactly.
Giga Chat, but with curly hair.
Exactly. We just Photoshop Izuku's hair onto Giga Chat.
So I've been waiting for this moment for Deku to like finally get back to like getting his like stuff repaired. Great that we have Ida joining him with. I have no idea if Iraq is there though. Most likely not.
Boops.
My God. These last 2 pages are just golden to break away from like that serious air.
I love how even when the room explodes, if you zoom in on Izuku, there is no exchange at all.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. Yeah, yeah. He just looks at Ida just simply to avert his eyes from the flash that is this explosion, but otherwise, the intensity of that stare remains constant.
Deja vu. Oof, that hurt. Hey there, it's been forever, Midoriya. He's like, Ida's like, and he's like,
And the speed lines.
I don't know. Like, this last page is just a beautiful page.
That laugh.
The speed lines, and he is just. I think the best part is just simply how there's no change in expression at all.
Yeah. Funny enough, though, his arms are like you see like his one left arm in the shot.
I know.
So,
like,
so there's probably a natural shock to like what just happened, but otherwise, like both like mentally, he's somewhere else.
Mentally, he's like,
My God. Oh man, dude. You gotta check out the comments on this one. But yeah, so pretty much we got a plan for how we could possibly utilize Aoyama. But this is all Aizawa's like plan. So we have no idea what he has in store. While I'm at it, let me check and see if there's a possible listing as to when this is gonna be released. January 3rd. So yeah, you're right.
after Christmas.
Ooh. I'm really hoping to see some crazy stuff. Wait, hold on, the 3rd? That's a Monday. That's a Monday, bruh. My God. But okay. We'll make it work. Hopefully. Y'all have to remind me about that. But I say this is a really great chapter just to close off on, for now, just kind of like put this like on tab of what we can do with Aoyama. I'm hoping that he can get the redemption, but I understand where the commission's coming from. They have to follow this protocol, because otherwise he may be a greater threat that even maybe he even realizes too.
I know, it's like he may not realize he's rigged a blow.
Yeah, I mean, like we made our assumptions that like most likely he doesn't have that, because at any given point like he could have done it.
Be like, because he knew immediately when the gaunt changed. He was like, "Yep, there it is."
Mm-hmm. So I mean, like, what could have stopped him, like when he shot like at Mr. Compress all that time back then? So he's not being monitored whatsoever. There's a way for him to communicate through All for One, but it's never a constant, because otherwise they wouldn't try to be breaking down even in the middle of the forest if he was always tapped. So in this case, we can only assume that, well, the police is going to pretty much follow their procedure. But in the meantime, Aoyama's going to have pretty much what Gento had to go through. Just, like in the background. I wish the general would come back, but it also Aoyama too. He might come back like later on.
Oh yeah, easy. I have a feeling that they'll all be back.
Mm-hmm. Kaminari though, like he had an idea, like, but I wonder if maybe like Aizawa picked that up too. So honestly, it was kind of shocking for him to kind of like chime in, and we just see like, oh, he's actually just like on FaceTime right now.
And he's like, oh hey, look, there he is. He's probably like, that'd be hilarious if it actually said the FaceTime. They said he was on FaceTime.
I am curious of what this plan's gonna be. But he did say, Aoyama, I have no intentions of expelling you. Which, damn, dude.
That means like he still believes in Aoyama.
Mm-hmm. Man, just the last shot of like Aoyama. It looks like such a defeated face on him.
It does. It's just like he looks like he's just been through it.
Mm-hmm. And just seeing everyone else's faces in that whole group panel, that's like, ooh. And the weirdest thing too is that they're unified in that, but they're obviously like doing separate things in the dorm room. Actually, hold on. I guess Curry couldn't really make the cut because of how she is in that panel, so she had like the last panel before that.
Yeah. It's like it would just be a blank space.
No, she's actually like in there. She's actually in the bubble.
Is she actually?
No. But one
Could you
could
imagine?
One couldn't imagine though. But yeah. Look at the panel where Ida's like talking about his costume. Yeah. Just in one shot. Like all of it. Just due to that high velocity.
I know, it's like just because of that high velocity. Go get him, Prez.
Oh man, I hope that when Deku gets his stuff repaired, I hope that the armbands also come back too.
The armbands, they would be cool. It would be cool to see.
I also think that would leave possible just like referencing, you know how like Hatsume and Melissa both actually like work together in the team ups mission like side spinoff. So if they did a nods to that, that makes it like a little bit more canon in that sense. But it also is just simply an acknowledgement of the movie, so that'd be nice too. That'd be so crazy if they just reference every single movie up to this point.
Right.
But for the most part, aside from like a panel or two or like a side chapter here and there, nothing gets directly like referenced. Well, except for the armbands. That's one thing. I'm looking at the last page again.
That's a great page.
My God. But I guess that's pretty much everything. I'm looking forward to what we have in store for the whole Hatsume interaction. We haven't seen her in a long time, but she gets like pretty nutty anyway. So now we have a nice like brief like break from all the intensity. So it's gonna be nice. Even though Deku seems so so focused.
He's just absolutely not there right now. He is just focused on the mission.
See how Rocky sees this. What if she joined like the two of them and she has the exact same like look she has in the previous panel? And so it cuts to Ida, cuts to Deku, cuts to Rocky, she has the same look.
Like she's not even bothered by it.
Not even bothered. She's just like so like focused.
Or she's the same kind of like she has the same kind of face still. She's lifting up Hatsune like, please get off.
Please get off. Ooh, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else you want to add, Mark?
I am just very curious as to what Aizawa's plan is, because Aizawa clearly has something up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see what Solid Snake thought of
Boss. Man, reminds me, I still haven't finished Metal Gear Solid 5 yet. I'll get to it eventually.
Meanwhile, Gabe's like 100%ed it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's stealth the game, so of course Gabe's gonna finish it. But yeah, all right, we'll go ahead and call it here. So in this case, next time we jump back into it, we might try to do this like whatchamacalls it, because I think I still have work that day. Yeah, I would have work that day, so we'll probably have like an evening stream, and we might like do a quick cover of My Hero before I just jump into the usual events, or I just simply just swap over things so that I do like a typical gaming stream like on that Sunday, and then after that can just be focused on My Hero specifically on that Monday. So all right, we'll see if that works. So all right, in that case, we'll go ahead and call it here. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this manga chapter of My Hero Academia. This has been chapter 338, and I guess we'll see you guys next time for 339. So take care, everyone. Have a good one. Hashtag bye.
Bye.